Philadelphia extends.
You gotta be kidding! I thought he'd go wide initially. He goes wide, comes to the middle, and then the spinorama.
Welcome to Flyers Alley, bozo.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Flyers Alley's Flyers vs. the Minnesota Wild post game, brought to you by Chickies and Pete's in Drexel Hill. Flyers win 2-1, overtime win. Noah Cates, Charlotte Bell's favorite player. The horn was going off. She was losing it. Came running downstairs like an absolute maniac. We're going to get into it. We got some things to talk about, and we are going to kind of combine this into a semi-episode of Flyers Alley. We're all busy tomorrow, so we're not going to be able to get in there. But before we get into that, boys, how we doing? How we feeling after the win? What we got? You guys just go. I'm not going to call on you. Just go. There it is. Okay.
Fucking beautiful, baby. Love it.
Yeah. Well, we also have to wish you a happy birthday tomorrow. We're not going to be, in the alley in the studio tomorrow. So happy birthday, 21st birthday, I guess, right?
Yeah,
I'll
21. I wish.
I'll text you at 3:30 when I wake up for work tomorrow.
Wow, what a present!
Appreciate that.
What a present that is.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
The phone will be on FU, no doubt.
We're all good in the alley. We got some people looking. We got some people watching because sometimes people don't want to watch the post game. They want to watch, content creators, which is cool. So before we get into it, before you guys watch us get into it, like us on Facebook at flyersalley.com, Twitter at Flyers Alley Pod 1, Instagram at Flyers Alley, YouTube at Old City Sports Network. And if you're a content creator, make sure you message us and we'll do a sub for a sub. Go to www.oldcitysports.com. Check out everything we got going on over there. OCSN podcasts, articles. We have our sponsors. And we do have a new merch shop. Visit that at OCSN-shop at fourthwall.com. Everybody else is going live, so we're just going to get into it. So let's jump directly into this. Flyers beat the Wild 2-1 in overtime. I'm going to be honest with you, boys. Uh-oh.
Well, he's frozen.
That ain't good. Jesse gonna lose his shit.
And I'll tell you what. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'll get into it. I didn't. It felt like that whole game we couldn't get anything really going. We couldn't get anything going. We gave up the one, whatever, and couldn't stay. We got to stay out of the box. We didn't hear words you said, Jesse. I didn't hear words. You kind of froze up there.
You're good. We're good. I fixed it.
But I will say, I don't know. We got to stay out of the box. Just something I'm noticing throughout all these games, and it felt like we couldn't get anything going. Couldn't establish any sort of rhythm. There's a few good chances, but nothing was developing in the zone. Tippett, and it was a lot of hard work. Tippett getting in the zone, Dvorak, just everybody really working hard. That goal to tie it up 1-1 was huge. Take it to overtime, and then in the end there, Vladar keeping the play going, keeping the play alive and sending it down was huge. It was just a great win. Beautiful.
So I do want to touch on one thing that you said before we toss it over to Corey. The penalties, I talked about it last week. It's too much. Again, I'm going to read them off. It wasn't as the Delorier thing. You can't really go into that too much. They went at it. That's fine. But you get Zegras delay game minor, 2 minutes. Tippett tripping, and then you get Drysdale hooking, 2 minutes and third. So they got to stay out of the box. They have to, but it's also proving that their power play kill is working pretty well. So, Yeah. I have that for the penalty. I'm going to go at the penalties. I feel like every episode because they're happening way too often. Corey, what do you got for us?
Power plays is one, but I'm not gonna piggyback off you on that one. Dude, we went 14 minutes and 17 seconds in the second period till we had our first shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ew. Why? The offense is there for this team. Like they have the talent. Why are we just? And the thing that gets me the most is I saw Drysdale do it. I saw Zegras do it. I saw Sandheim do it.
Yep.
Fucking Zamula, I saw do it.
Oh.
Yo, you get to the top of the circle, shoot it.
Yeah.
Just shoot. Don't stand there and try and look for the guy going back door. Don't stand there and try and pick a corner because what's going to happen when you pick a corner? You're going to shoot high and wide.
I know. Mm-hmm.
Just shoot.
You know, it's crazy you say that too. Is like there was a big thing. Brandon Pauls chimes in and says, "What's up, fellas? What's going on, buddy?" So one of the big things that Jake Voracek talked about, who's actually in a kind of a hot seat right now. Not gonna get into that either. But
I saw.
Yeah. At one point he did say, like, listen, like, you stop telling us to stop saying shoot. Stop telling us to shoot. You know, we could say what's going on here? Like, Jake Voracek has been on the team. And that's been a thing before Voracek. You know, we don't have to dive deep into that. But what is going on here where they just don't shoot? The inconsistency of shooting the pucks on net is just not happening. Now, me personally, like I said, I don't know. I didn't play, but like, just looking at it, like, is someone telling them to like wait for the best shot? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, you gotta every shot you don't take is a goal that doesn't get in there. Like, it's too much. It's too much. They're doing it way too often. Everyone's doing it. It's like they're afraid to shoot the puck.
Yeah.
My father said it the best. There's too much European hockey going on right now in the NHL. That is the European way of playing hockey. The Russian way of playing hockey is you're looking for that perfect tape-to-tape pass. You're looking for that, Carson Dorwat between the legs freaking assist that he had. Yeah.
You see that? Yeah, let's go.
I had to throw it in there.
Yes.
It's everybody wants to make the pretty play.
Right.
Just shoot it, dude. I had hands like Incredible Hulk when I played, but I tell you what, I shot all the time. I couldn't stick handle to save my life.
They have the shot though. That's like the crazy thing. It's like you have it. Like, it's not like Jet Lachenko was actually the worst one I saw. I forget, it was a couple games ago. He had a wide open shot and just passed it. Like, it's frustrating.
They even said during that, I really wish you just should have took that shot there.
Yeah. But it's all of them. It's not just him, it don't. And to be honest with you, the one that's actually shooting the puck the most, probably not statistically, but like Owen Tippett is going. Like he goes consistently, crashes the net, does what he's got to do. That backhand, buddy, like, he loves that backhand. The little goal that he got in there, that little sneaker, he got that in there. Love it.
I will always reference the Dallas backhand.
Yeah,
from last year. Ew.
I had to put it in the intro. It's just come on.
It's disgusting.
You hear
he did that little spinorama in the third period. That's his move.
If you listen to the intro, you can hear like the announcer going, "Oh my God, what was it?" Like, it's something along those lines. Absolutely blown away. But yeah, I mean, so just oh, good. Yeah, you good. I'm gonna go
one quick tidbit.
Okay.
Tippett's got 16 shots in 5 games.
Yeah.
And how many points? Is it 4? 3-4 points in the last 5 games?
3 goals, no assists.
Right.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a. I feel like they did say that before the season started that they were concerned with his. He's not confident. He has a confidence issue. I don't think that's an issue at all. for him to be like kind of pulling the moves that he's doing, like I feel like you got to have a little bit of confidence. He doesn't pass the ball like ever. Like I feel like he knows that he can do things. But I don't know if we'll hit all the ad reads and the topics and all that. But one thing I did want to talk about is the trade rumors that are happening. But let me get across what happened during this game. Tippett does score in the third, assisted by Dvorak and Zegras. For all you Dvorak haters, that's something that's absolutely happening right now. There's a lot.
I'll do this one again.
Yep. Yeah, he's not the sexy player. He doesn't do the things, that everybody like sees on like the highlight reel, but he does the little things that makes those things happen. And then obviously you get Cates, assisted by Drysdale and Forrester and OT, sealing the deal. So again, Vladar does the deed. You got you can't ignore that. I'm
saying move him the number. He's.
I thought Armin was going to chime in with something crazy, and I was like, "Hey, when you're done, Jess, I got plenty to talk about." Vlad.
No.
I think they were talking about today that him and Erson have a really good relationship. Like they're battling, but it's not like negative. They're kind of there for each other, right? But it's healthy, so like it's cool. I just don't think. I think soon you got to pull the trigger and understand that Vladar is pulling away. He's pulling away from the gate. So, Heather Edwards chimes in, says, "Hey," she says, "Vladar deserves number one," and at this point he does, because it's just he's pulling away.
71 saves on 76 shots. He's got a 934 save percentage.
Left the game.
When was the last time we had a goalie that had a save percentage that began with a 9?
Right.
He plays for Vegas now.
Hot take. But it's like you look at. I mean, technically, if they gave out a third assist, Vladar got the third assist in the overtime.
Heather said it for us.
Yeah, the name we don't speak. But he's just, and when we were watching, the post game with him and everything, he was talking about, when the free agency came up and it came for an opportunity for him to, play for Philadelphia. He said he was really excited about it, because he says he understands that the passion of the fans and everything, and he says he had a chance to play here. Dude, you're gonna play.
Vladar, yeah.
Yeah, he is going to play.
The thing that's like staggering is the fact of like he's legitimately only played 30 games like before he came here.
The other thing is I'm going to tell you right now, we'd be singing a little different tune about this game if he didn't make that diving overtime save.
Did you see that?
That was huge.
Did you see the stick? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Did it get stick, or did he actually block it?
It was stick. It was stick.
Yeah.
It was it was
Mikey Neuver style. Remember that one?
Oh, I got it. I got it signed in the hallway up there.
Exactly what I'm talking about.
It's just so. This is where like I hate where they like beat around the bush. Just give it to him and just let Erson like take a breath. Like, I don't have to do that anymore. Like that's the thing here. But good game. I had a fight. Delorier did his thing. I feel like what Armin was saying. I think it was before we got in here. Is they just couldn't get anything going for a little bit there. I was really worried about this game. Most of the game. And I feel like the problem is the Flyers just don't know how to adapt to situations. If things don't go their way, it's just it's all bets are off, and that's something that's been going on for a while. I don't know what could change that. I know there's some trade rumors. We can get into that in a minute. But if you guys are done with this game, we can move on. It's up to you guys. What you guys want to do?
That would have been an L without Vladar. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
As I've said in the previous weeks, look who's in net.
All right. With that being said, you want to talk about the games that happened? We'll just talk about the games that are about to happen. What do you guys want? You want to talk about the Florida game, or?
I think we should touch on that just because that was just it was a nice one.
With that being said, we'll talk about the games that happened. All right, so Flyby Games brought to you by River Lily Coffee Co. Next month, I'm hearing they're going to have some openings. So stay tuned. We're not going to get too much into it. I had a little contractor issue. By the way, Coffee Club, local music and coffee. Good stuff. We do have a comment. Let's get into that first real quick. Dan Linsky, didn't they just win? Okay. Yeah.
Sure did.
We already talked about that. Yeah, so the Flyers, we're going to go backwards. We talked about the game tonight, it's post-game. We're going to get Flyers Alley done. That's supposed to happen tomorrow at 12 o'clock, but we're not doing it. Yeah, so we beat the Panthers 5-2. And it was I'm going to go to Corey first. Corey, what did you think about this game? I'm split. That's all I'm going to say.
Coots showing that he still has it. He was by far the hardest worker on the ice that night. And I had texted you, about 2 minutes before he scored that first goal? I said, Coots is going to get a goal. And what happened? Boom. And then boom. He had 4 points that night. 4.
Yeah, I had what was it? Dan Knightley, guy I talk to on X all the time. He's Flyers Alley fan. I was like trolling him the other day, talking about how I thought that Couturier got a little faster, and then this game happened, and I just sent him a bunch of laughing faces, and he was like, "I cannot believe that just fucking happened." Go to Armin next.
Believe it.
Yep, Armin next about this one.
The first period of that game is arguably the best period the Flyers have had all season. Go back and watch that period. Positioning, forecheck, shots on goal, it just so complete there. And if they can play that should be the model of how they need to play moving forward. I remember watching that first period and I said, if they play like this, if they stick to this, they're going to win some games. It was just a complete team right there. Farser looking great, shots on net, just on them. No stupid passes, no ridiculous giveaways. Just a complete against a good team. It wasn't like they were just beating up on anybody. It was against a good team. It was just huge for me. That was a big win, needed to happen. I am a little bit upset. I'm done betting hockey for a little bit. If Cates hits that empty netter, I would have hit a 3-leg parlay. This dude's coming down the ice. I'm like, here it is. Here it is, empty netter. Homeboy misses wide, and then Brink puts it in. Whatever. I'll take the win. But that's the only thing that stung about that game is my shitty betting. That was the only bad part of that game, in my opinion. I think it was a great game. Coots showing up huge in that game. Just a complete game.
Right. Yeah, so I just didn't think it was going to happen. And like you said, it was an all out the effort that they need to do every single game, because to be honest with you, I didn't think that the Wild were going to put up as much of a fight as they did. And it was I mean, obviously it's early, but like you said, Forrester comes out of the gate in the first period and scores, assisted by Couturier. Couturier comes out in the second period, assisted by TK and Sanheim. Third period, the Flyers just lighted on fire. Couturier scores again, assisted by Zegras and Drysdale. Brink, empty netter, assisted by Cates and Sealer. and then Dvorak gets the little handshake from Couturier. Couturier could have easily got a hat trick, just kind of let him have it, assisted by Couturier and Sanheim. And again, this is a Vladar win. So writing's on the wall here. So that's definitely one you want to win, especially at home. We have a huge homestand that's happening right now. But then you drop it the next game to the Jets, which I'm actually shocked by this. I again just didn't think that the Jets had that in them. We lose 5-2. But at the same time, they're a silent good team. Kind of how the Nashville Predators used to be. Now they're kind of ass too. Tippett scores in the second, assisted by Sanheim and Zegras, and the Mitchkov scores assisted by Couturier and Juleson. It's a Sanheim, an Urson game, and some of the goals are just like the one that was the worst though was when Mitchkov like literally lasered it past Hellebuck. He had no idea where it was, but that was almost every single goal that was scored on Urson. And I'll be honest with you, and I know that like StreamYard's going to pick this up because like it does our reels for us. It has been doing a good job on like the hot takes. I'm really tired of like the Flyers organization like making excuses for Urson. Like we didn't say it. Jason Martinez, I love Flyers Daily. Like I listen to it every day. Dude, I get that you used to be a goalie, but like this is fucking ridiculous. Like he is letting in Federal League goals. Like he is not up to par with even being the backup. So you have to be confident with Urson backing up. Say Vladar's going to take it. It's going to happen. We're supposed to feel confident with Urson playing like the Buffalo Sabres, who just blew out. I forget who it was earlier, but it was my fantasy was on fire.
Florida
Panthers. Yeah, right. So we're supposed to feel confident with Urson playing that game.
He'll get lit up by Tage Thompson.
We'll go to Corey. Corey, let's go to you about this game. 5-2.
I have nothing to say but one thing for this game. 714 save percentage.
Yeah.
You allowed 4 goals on 16 shots.
And again, let me get into that. Let me see if it's anything. We only had one penalty that game. It was Zegras. So can't say anything about that one.
714 save percentage.
That's your guy. That's the guy that they're that confident with. It's not enough. And
I'm more confident. I'm more confident with a parking cone right now.
Well, he's apparently getting traded to Calgary, so we'll get into that too.
For the water bottle.
What do you got?
So, I think at one point in that game, it was a toss-up, right? At one point in that game, we had a shot. The one penalty we did have, go back and watch it. Mark Scheifele scored. Go back and watch the PK in our zone, and look at where everybody is. They left a dude wide open. They left Mark Scheifele wide open for no reason.
And that's the wrong guy.
They do that an awful lot. Mark
but
Scheifele,
it was
Flyers kill it.
Right. Couturier is out of position, and you could see him point back, like, I got it, back, go to the spot. And he doesn't. So 2 of them are standing next to each other, and Mark Scheifele's on an island all alone, back door, and he just puts it right past him. So now hear you saying that about Urson. I'm not sticking up for him. That was only 1 goal out of 5. But that one I wouldn't put it on him. That's a guaranteed goal. But that's 1 out of 5 goals.
Right.
Michkov scores, right? Big Meech gets his first of the season, right? I'm starting to feel juice. I'm feeling the juice, right? Immediately after that goal, watch it. He gives the puck up.
Yeah.
They go down and score.
I would be very interested to see the turnovers. And I love Drysdale, but listen, man, buddy, you're giving the puck up way too much. It's almost like they're playing. They're just afraid. I mean, some of the plays that they're making. I've said it since we started this podcast 8 years ago, and it's been the same thing. It's at least said a couple times a year. Who are you passing it to? Who are you making that behind the back pass to? No one's fucking there.
Right.
Like, what are you doing? Come on.
So this kind of ties into what we were talking about earlier about like just take the shot, right? So we are the third youngest team in the NHL. Winnipeg is the oldest, right?
Really? Okay.
Yeah, they are the oldest team. I think the average age is 30. Something like that. I forget. But Talk is developed, and he said this on a different show. I can't remember what show he was talking about it on.
Jumping around, yeah.
So he was talking about like we historically in the last few seasons have had trouble holding on and developing a play, right? And it's common for younger players to get the puck, their heart rate shoots up, they panic, they try to get rid of it, right? He's trying to slow down, develop a play, right? Maintain possession in the zone, slow it down, look for a quality shot. Because like Corey was saying, a lot of times you take the shot, it's way off the mark, it's high, it's off the boards, and it's out the other way. And now you're busting your ass to get back. But there has to be some sort of balance between taking the shot when it's there and passing, developing a play when the pass is there. No blind passes. Slow it down a little bit. It's not a hand grenade. It's not going to blow up. You don't have to panic with it. And I know that's a lot easier to say when you're sitting on the lazy boy, but you know, developing a game with a young roster, that's going to happen. Developing that sort of system, it's gonna take some time.
So you were talking about turnovers and everything.
Yeah.
Couturier currently leads the team with 5 turnovers, but he also leads the team with 12 takeaways.
5 turnovers per game, or in general, just
this season.
I feel like that can't be accurate. Just Drysdale, I feel like alone has.
He's not far behind on that list.
Well, Zamula alone has done that. I've witnessed it with my fucking eyes. Like
Sanheim's up there too.
Where's Meach at with that?
Yeah, Big Meach.
Because I feel like I see him give up the puck and make a bad pass a lot.
Oh, you know, they're talking about that Dubai, 15.
You know what I mean? Eat a salad, take a few laps. How bad can it be? Like, I mean, come on. He's already shaking his head.
Salads.
Salads. Eat salads, take a lap, and be done with it.
Take a lap.
Good God.
Yeah, if Torch was here, yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Stop.
What are you pulling up? Big Meat here?
I'm looking.
I didn't mean to take you off track there, big dog.
Oh my God. Ew. Shane Pinto and Cole Caulfield currently lead the NHL with 25 turnovers each.
25
each.
Wow.
Wow.
A whole bunch.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that said, I guess we can move on to upcoming games brought to you by SeatGeek. All right. Download the app. Use promo code Old City Sports Network, all one word, for $20 off. Whatever you want to see, wherever you want to go, do it up. So we got the Kraken coming up next, and they're 2-0-2. And I don't know, Corey, are you using the Score now? Are you doing that? I got a lot of people in the network using the Score now. The app. No, start using it. Yeah, so it tells you who's expected, and I guess Arson is supposed to be doing that. But it's
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It's projected his turn.
yeah. That's I guess that's how they're doing it.
I don't want to
I
hear
wonder
it.
how long it's gonna be. But yeah, I'm gonna. I don't. Brandon's on that team, isn't he? Montour.
No.
Yes.
Is he?
No. Yeah, I think he's on the Kraken now. This is actually usually the game Greg comes down for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I think we're jinxing ourselves here when we say who's gonna win or whatever. Joey Decord right now, their goalie is 918 save percentage, and Urson's 849. So it's. I mean,
the court is 3-0 too.
yeah, right. You got to also remember they do have some guns on their team, like underrated guns, like Jordan Eberle. You got to watch out for him. Brandon can get her done.
Cal Stevenson.
Jared McCain.
Shane Wright.
Tovanen's another one that you got to watch for.
Isn't that one? I can't remember his name. Starts with T.
Well, he's got
a crazy picture to
Brandon Tanev.
Yeah, he's on there too. Yeah. Yep.
Crazy.
Crazy face.
I want that guy drug tested every year. But I mean, like you can't. Their defense. I mean, their defense is solid and everything, and obviously. Wait a minute, no.
Do they still have what's his name from the Chicago Wolves that beat up what is his name? Me and him used to battle all the time. Oh my god. I can't remember his name. Once I say it, you guys will know who I'm talking about. Curtis Gabriel. Beat him up in the runway. They were both getting kicked out of the game, and the dude one hit it and knocked him out.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's you can definitely see that on somewhere. Brandon's actually out.
Yeah,
they have Capo Caco too. I didn't even think of that, but he's out too, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and like I said, though, with that team, though, even with the defense, you got Vince Dunn. Vince
Dunn is exactly who I was talking about. That's who I was talking about.
And,
Great guy.
Ryan Lindgren, not a huge point getter, but he makes things happen.
Mm-hmm.
And the biggest thing is you got that first line of Adam Larson and Vince Dunn. Dude, those guys are 23, 25 minutes average ice a game.
Well, we'll see. I mean, it's the Kraken. We usually do pretty good against the Kraken, so I'm not too worried about it. But after that, you guys don't talk about the Kraken. You want to say anything else? Good. Armin, you got anything?
No. I mean, depending on who's in that, I think.
Well, like I said,
I don't know. We'll say. I don't know. I'm gonna save the prediction, but I just want to see a good game.
Well, you got Joey Decord or Philip Grubauer. Take your pick.
Yeah, they're both ass.
For
like,
us.
I'm sorry, but
I meant for us. I don't know. I say we at least walk away from the game with a point. How about that?
That sounds good.
I'll just leave it at this. If Urs is in net, I'm not even watching.
Whoa. Don't be that guy, dude.
So
It's like a Wade move.
Dude, I don't get back until 8:00 at night as it is.
You'll get in there. Don't worry.
I'll watch highlights.
There you go. The Wade move.
Allegedly.
wow.
So then we have the Senators, which is an interesting situation now because Chuck is out with a hip injury. Is that it? Yeah, no, it says hip, but then for some reason it says IR and it's his thumb. That's weird. Anyway, he's out. Vladar is expected to start that, so they are cashing in on like the back and forth. And Olmark is supposed to do this one. I love when we play the Senators. I think it's great games. You know, I think they're on the up and up, so they're kind of in the same position as we are. I think they may be a little bit ahead of us since they kind of made a little playoff appearance last year. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a win, but it's gonna be a great game. And you know, I love Thursday games, so gets me ready for the weekend. So, go to Armin. What do you think about this one?
Real quick, you said Shane Pinto had 25 giveaways. Is that what you said, or turnovers?
Supposedly.
Whoa,
He he has 7 goals, 1 assist
Yeah.
in 4 games.
Oh, he's a drastic turnaround
6
considering. Well, he
Well,
was suspended. He was
6
suspended.
games.
He was suspended for what 20-some games last year for the whole gambling allegedly thing.
Right. Yep.
I love a game.
I don't think he put up 20 points last year in the final 40 games of the season.
You're supposed to come here. There's a lot of him
I
coming.
remember that.
There
I
was
remember that rumor.
Big talk of that trade.
Every single week. It was Shane Pinto for this guy, and because he didn't play a lot, we were like, why the hell do we want this guy? Now we're seeing it.
Right.
Yeah, there was a lot of talk with the Shane Pinto shit.
Oh wait, Armin, did you get into?
No. 2-4. Ottawa's 2-4 right now. I think we win that game outright.
Oh, thank you, Trevor Moore, for scoring. Fancy. Corey, what do you got?
I'm calling you have to win this game. Linus Olmark is trash.
Whoa, really? Oh my God! Wow, you guys. Yeah, I wrote
He's a
really
399. He's a 399 goals against average with an 838 save percentage.
862.
862.
Still not great.
Uh,
Hold on. The score is giving him the benefit of the doubt.
you can't say it. NHL.com has him at an 838.
I trust that more. Yeah. Listen.
And then they have Levi Mera foot fungus, whatever the hell his last name is.
Hit him with the foot fungus.
Yeah.
Shit.
He's a 723 goals against average with a 731.
That's what they have. Wow. Yeah. Let's take them behind the woodshed.
Have to take
over. And the over.
I think that is like a half the win.
Oh, I'm going to tell you right now, if Levi Foot Fungus plays and Urson plays, it's going to look like a shitty football score.
He's going to ride us the whole season.
Yeah. Levi Merrill-Linen? I don't know.
I hope
it's like asterisk above the letters with an exclamation point in the middle of it. I don't know.
I got to see this.
It's breaking, Corey.
I'm already broken, goddamn.
I'm not even gonna try to read that, dude. I'm not even gonna try to read that. You're good. That's a win. Who cares?
Yeah, we gotta go with a win there.
If you shut down Pinto and Stutzel, they got nothing.
Yeah, Stutzel definitely makes us pay for some things.
That's what I said. If you shut those two guys down, they got nothing.
Oh God! Look at the next game though. Next game's the Islanders. Oh my God. Their injuries are like astronomical though. It's like
it seems like that's a laundry list for them every freaking year.
Romanoff out, upper body, Engvall. I don't even know IR, NR hip. Ethan Bear. I haven't seen him in like 2 years. Undisclosed. Numeri knee. Varlamov, their goalie knee. They're in trouble. I'm not gonna watch this game. I'm just gonna let it be known now. I don't watch the Islanders games. I'm gonna watch.
He sticks to his guns on that one.
I'm gonna get some pizza and watch some Halloween movies in the new den with my kids. Corey, what do you got for this one? What do you think? Not even gonna. They're 2-3-0, by the way, 8th in the Metro. We are 6th.
They don't have Noah Dobson anymore, so I got to call it a win.
They don't. You're right. That's your boy. That's right.
And I still picked him again in fantasy.
Got to.
Got me 16 points tonight.
There you go. There you go. You take a win? You taking a win on it?
I gotta give a win. I gotta take a win on this.
Let's 2 in a row. Let's 2 in a row. You're getting dirty. You're getting dirty here. Armin, what do you got?
Yeah, all disrespect to New York. Fuck them. I think it's a win, and I think it's a healthy win too. I think we look good. Yeah, that's it. I think it's a healthy win. Fuck New York.
Jess, you sure you don't want to?
Watch it.
It's a Saturday matinee game. It's your favorite. It's 12:30.
Oh, it's 12.
The best.
I got him. I got him.
You did get me because I'm going to watch it. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. I am going to be up at the mountains because it's trunk or treat for the kids. Not going to be out in the back.
Nice.
And I'm going to be with Gritty Frank.
There you go.
Don't hit the button. Don't hit the button.
I don't think I have it.
Yes.
I have it. I don't have it. Give it that one. That's about accurate. That's pretty accurate.
It can be. Especially
I guess so.
That's more frank.
That's fucked up.
I'm gonna say they're gonna go with Sorokin on this one, who is
they have a choice.
yeah, well,
Who's their third string?
David Rittich.
Oh, Calgary's old guy, eh? Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Well, Sorokin's 1-3 with a 4.13 goals against average with an 8.61 save. And that because Sorokin's supposed to be the back half to Varlamov. You know? It's gonna be I'll take 2 out of 3 this week. I might be getting bold.
Yeah, that's
I like that though. I really like that.
We'll see.
That
Oh.
yeah, I'll take that one.
One second.
Even if Rittich plays.
If Riddick plays, we're destroying them. That's they would be so dumb to do that. That's too much. Can't do that. I don't know. I guess if I am gonna watch it, so I guess I should say something. I just hope they win. I hate the Islanders, man. They don't have any jerseys I like. Like it's just like everyone on their team and Matthew. What's his name? What the fuck's his name on that team?
Barzell.
Schaefer.
Barzell. Oh, screw him. I don't know. I don't
Schaefer's
like
the defenseman.
yeah, fuck him.
4 points in 4 games.
Barzell is just like a waste of talent. I don't know what that deal is. Like he's such a good player. He just doesn't do it. I'm gonna say a win. I'll go with you guys. I'll do a win. I'll do wins here.
TDA's up there still.
Yeah, I got him in fantasy. He's doing pretty good. Always does good. But yeah, with that being said, let's jump into some alley talk. I only have 2 things that we'll talk about here. Because obviously it's kind of late. We'll do a thing. But brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads. All right, Alley Talk's brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads. Go to www.ironandsteelthreads.com. Use promo code OldCity10 for 10% off site-wide, and a portion of the proceeds go to youth hockey organizations. So don't be a stickler. Do the thing. Yeah, I only got a couple things. I got 2 things here for us, and these are things that I've heard from some pretty reliable sources. The second one I actually learned during the game, and I did send it in to you guys during the chat. One thing is Zamula to Calgary. Apparently Calgary has shown some interest in Igor Zamula. So I will offer that when Corey does come back to, PA, Delaware area, he will drive him to the airport and we will take an empty bag of pucks.
Are you kidding me? I'll pay for the flight.
Well, it's probably all they have. I mean, Calgary doesn't really have too much going on. You can take Farabee back or Frost. Yeah,
I'll pay for his flight.
So, yeah, it is. It's to that point, dude. Everyone, so I don't feel so bad, like, you know. And we have been told before, like, I think before Corey came on, there were a couple times me and Wade were ripping it, and we were told, like, hey, look, you can't really don't say about the players. Everybody's doing it now. Zamula's got to go. So your guys' thoughts on what I don't know. I could see what they have as a return. Zamula's you're not going to get too much back for Zamula. So, I mean, Armin, what do you got? If Zamula if it ends up being a trade, what do you think should come back? And like I said, I'll pull up Calgary's roster right now so we have something to go off of.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar like with the roster they have over there, but if like I'm just being like realistic about it, like a half a roll of hockey tape and maybe like a warm water bottle, I'll take that, and I think I'd be comfortable with that. I think I'd be okay with that. I think I'm good with that. Future considerations, I don't care. I don't want to ever see his face again. Doesn't really matter to me what comes back, truthfully. I'm not worried about what comes back.
Just real quick, just like some of the things that the team leaders, because like obviously like, you know, that's not what we're gonna get, but like just what they have. Like Joel Farabee's on the board. Just points wise. Let's see, 3 points a game. I got Matt Coronado, Nazem Kadri's there, Blake Coleman, Morgan Frost, Joel Farabee, Mikhail Backlund, Mackenzie Weegar, but you're not going to get Mackenzie Weegar for Zamula.
No way.
So I don't know, man. I don't. Oh, here's the roster. Here we go. Let's get some names out here. So we got Mikhail Backlund, Blake Coleman, Matt Coronado, Joel Farabee, Morgan Frost, Samuel Hanzek, Jonathan Huberdeau, still there. Nazem Kadri, Justin Kirkland, Adam Klapka. That may actually be something that we could look at. He's a big guy. He's gone at it with Delorier a couple times. Ryan Lomberg wouldn't be mad at that. I'll be honest with you. Everyone's going to get mad at me about that. You two won't, but, you know. Martin Pospisil. Pospisil. He is a nightmare for us when we play them. Igor Sharangovich, Connor Zary, unspoken hero. On the defense, that's probably what we'd be looking at. Rasmus Anderson, Kevin Ball, Jake Beam, Joel Hanley, Danil Miramanov, Braden Packel, Zane Perrick, and Mackenzie Weegar, and their goalies are Devin Cooley and Dustin Wolf. Again, another team that's kind of on the same like wavelength we are. Got some unspoken heroes, a little underdog action going on here. So me personally, Adam Klapka is probably what you're looking at. The same type of player. He's a big boy in fights. So that's kind of what you're looking at to come back. I mean, it's Igor Zamula. So, yeah, we got anything.
I'm going to go off the NHL team.
You go to Hitman?
I'm going to go to the Calgary Wranglers.
Is that E? Is that the coast?
That's the AHL.
Oh, is the Hitman the ECHL?
Yeah, I think so.
That's lame. I'd rather it be the other way around. Good. We got.
I'm going to go with Igor Zamula.
Yep.
And a second round pick.
All right.
For a left winger at a Cranbrook, British Columbia by the name of Dryden Hunt.
Whoa, hold on. That name rings a bell.
Hmm. 49 games for the Calgary Wranglers last year. 16 goals, 33 points, 16 goals, 33 assists for 49 points in 49 games.
You're never going to get that. You're not going to get that for Zamula, though.
Throw that second round in there. I guarantee you Calgary will take it.
That's true. I forgot you said that.
He's 29 years old. Is he doing buried with the
Apple's
Wranglers?
29 as well, though.
Yeah, I know, and that's why he's fighting for a fourth line spot.
Whoa. Watch it now.
I'm just
What's
keeping
this
it real.
guy's name? What's this guy's name? Give me
Dryden
two.
Dryden
Hunt.
Hunt.
Not that I disagree with it, but do we really need to give up a pick? Are we really?
That's kind of where I'm at.
I hear you. I would rather, like I said, I mean,
I'll give up anything. I'll give up anything to get rid of him. Well, I mean, didn't we get a second round pick next year in the trade from Calgary?
Hold on. He's kind of okay. He's kind of the same guy as Abols. If you look at his list, I mean, once he gets to professional, you know, the Regina Pats first off in the WHL, but he's played for the Panthers. He's played for the Coyotes, the Rangers, the Avalanche, the Leafs, the Flames. The dude's been around. I mean, I think,
and he's got NHL experience already.
70
Very minimal.
But realistically, do we want to keep filling our team up with fourth line mediocre?
Oh, I'm not talking about bringing him to the Flyers. Send him to the Phantoms.
Okay, that's fine.
Let him light it up in the AHL. And you know what? At that point,
he's there right now.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think I'd do it. I mean, why not? I mean, if you can make that happen, it's kind of a steal because Zamula is that bad. You're getting a journeyman who's been around, left wing, shoots left. He's also a Scorpio. Just want to throw that out there. He is going to be 30 here next month. I can't say no because I love Apple. So I mean, it's like kind of the same story. I'm not going to take a deep dive into like all of his points and his highest years or anything like that. But I mean,
basically, the way I look at it is between the Springfield Thunder, the Toronto Marlies, and the Calgary Wranglers. He's got 321 games played. He's got 277 points.
What are Pim's?
Career-wise?
Guys.
268. So he's a little bit of a pissed off.
Listen, I'm in on that.
He had 49 points in 49 games last year and had 50 penalty minutes.
I feel like you're really gonna find someone that you're not like, let's do that and let's trade Zamula. Zamula's got to go. He has to go, and he's got to go so someone else can come up.
Established that.
Yeah, he's got to go so someone else can come up from the high. But that's what I have for Zamula. There is another one which is actually a really, really hot topic because people are really fucking pissed off about it. Are we done with Zamula? Can we move on? Okay. Andre to Buffalo.
Okay.
And the rumor is that it could be, which it would have to be kind of the same level of what you were saying, Corey. You got to send something with it for Darlene.
Unfortunately, I won't say who I was listening to earlier talk about that. It's the short little fellow with the goofy haircut.
You got to be more specific than that. I mean.
Rush Joy.
Yeah.
But him and Tarian were talking about, if you were to trade a draft pick to Buffalo, you'd have to throw a Jet Lachenko in there. And Tarian looks at him and goes, he's 19 years old.
There's no way, dude.
And Rush Joy goes, well, you either got to send him back, and unfortunately, the rule with the 19-year-old first-round pick doesn't come in until next year, and blah 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 blah. And Tarian looks at him and goes, He was a first-round pick at 19. Why are you giving up on him?
Yeah, you're starting to see
probably one of the very few times I will 100% agree with it. Why would you go and offload a kid at 19 years old when he was a first-round draft pick?
If they were looking to even do that, they would have just sent him back to juniors this year.
Yeah,
they wouldn't have cared because they wouldn't have cared about his development. That's just fucking stupid.
One of the very few times I will wholeheartedly agree with that on what he said. It's like, so you're just gonna give up on a kid who you picked in the first round at 19 years old? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You're gonna end up Briere's gonna end up cashing in on Jet Lachanka. He's gonna end up being a mad scientist because it's gonna work out. But that's what it is. That's what the rumor is. I've actually heard that the Zamula thing is legit, but excuse me. The Buffalo thing is speculation. What? Holy shit!
Yep. Hold up. What you got?
Good God, Rasmus Dahlin is $11 million a year until 2033.
Great Scott!
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
$11 million.
It's like the only one that plays on that team.
He's the only one worth a shit in the defense side.
Yeah. Whoa. Owen Powers there.
So if he comes here, that means he is literally making double what Sanheim makes, and Sanheim is the highest paid defenseman we have.
Would you trade Emil Andre for Owen Power?
Played the fifth.
That's it took way too long. The answer is yes. That's
I would, but dude, that $11 million.
Remember my boy Zachary Benson? Yeah, he's whooping ass right now.
I hesitate on that. Absolutely, I would do it. But dude, $11 million.
Yeah, but
we're talking. Yes, I understand the cap goes up, this, that, and the other.
Yeah. But it does also like buckle you for like anything else that you kind of want to do.
Like I said, Sanheim makes $6.25. He's the highest paid defenseman we got.
If you lock up Dahlin, well, I'm not with this, by the way. I just want to let that be known. This is what I'm hearing. So, but yeah, if you do that, I didn't know that's what the price was. You are buckling yourself for, say, a Quinn Hughes, which I'm pretty sure. Actually, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm just gonna say it's high speculation and highly touted that is gonna be the target this offseason.
Okay.
We'll get the. Oh, you go right ahead with the hair. Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing you have to remember is okay. So say Zegras does work out here in Philadelphia. He's 24 years old. He's a restricted free agent next year, so he needs a contract. What's that?
What does workout mean?
Well, evidently he's not happy here.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Wow.
I'm off that train now.
But like I said, though, Zegras is a restricted free agent, making $5.75 this year, $5.75 this year.
Right.
Mitchkov needs a contract.
Yeah, you did bring that up the other day. There's quite a few things that need to happen.
Bobby Brink's a restricted free agent. And then you got, that's right, you got Jamie Drysdale too, unrestricted free agent. And then hold on a minute. So we're going to go back to the other situation where Vladar's the only one that is going to have a contract in net next year. So $11 million.
Okay, with
don't get me wrong. Rasmus Dahlin any Philadelphia fan would love to have him. But dude, he cripples you at $11 million.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think the cap. What did I say the other day? 54 mil. Is that what it was? Yeah. So yeah, you have it. Why not? I'm gonna be a fucking absolute mutant right now and say, yeah, bring Dahlin and bring Quinn Hughes. You all of a sudden don't have any holes in your defense.
So
you gotta pay to play. So
if you're Buffalo, if you're Buffalo, what do you want with Andre? Because then you got to send some picks or possibly a player. What do you do there? Realistically,
Oh, you get sorry. You go first. Sorry. What do you?
No,
do?
no, no. I'm asking. No, no. I'm asking
oh.
a question because I'm for Darlene, you got to throw it first. You got to throw a first or a second, and if it's a second, right? Maybe I could see a third and a high prospect or a third because they're trying to build again. They're in the shitter, right? So they're going to want someone young so that they can build with, right? Realistic. And that's what I'm interested in hearing because if I'm Buffalo for Emil Andre, like player for player, I'm going to tell you, okay, you got Bo Byram. And then what the fuck really is that?
Yeah, but
I don't want that.
Okay.
So if we want something, you're going to have to send something. And what does that look like?
Is he there?
Bo Byram, yeah.
Is he in Buffalo? Okay. Yeah. So Joe Horachovsky said, did Vladar get stick on that diving save? He did. He did do that. I made Lynn's. I made sure that Lynn's knew that I said he just hit with the stick before Boosh said it. Anyway,
I'm pretty sure my neighbor told me to shut the hell up after I screamed at that too.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Nope. But anyway, Buffalo does not have a third or a fourth round pick next year. They have a first and a second. That's all they have.
So they're going to want to steady a ready Eddie. They have to because that's the state that they're in. They've been in that state since John fucking Scott has played there.
Oh God.
Yeah, it has been though. It's been bad. So yeah, I mean they're gonna have to. Andre could slot in with Buffalo with no issue whatsoever because they really don't have any other options. But if they show, all right, so if situationally, if they're showing interest in Andre, they're gonna pay. Like they're gonna send like an. I don't want Bowen Byram. He gets hurt too much. So and Danny B is gonna be like, no shot, because that rumor was going on for a little bit that they were interested in him. But I want to know in power. You're basically getting a big guy, throws hits. He does solidify some of the issues that we have in the defense. He can quarterback the power play, even though Drysdale is supposed to be doing that and is not. So I'll be the guy. Yeah, that solidifies a lot of issues that we have on defense. And you send Andre. I'm not sold on Andre. I'm not going to be sold on Andre. The franchise isn't sold on Andre, or he'd be here, right? So, I want something back, something good back. And Owen Power is what I want back, not just because I'm a fan of him, but that's what I want back. That's all.
Buffalo really likes to lock in their defensemen.
They do? Yeah. What's he at?
Rasmus Dahlin's locked in until 2032 at $11 million, where he becomes an unrestricted free agent. Owen Power at $8.45 million until 2031 with an unrestricted free agent. Bowen Byram at $6.25 till the 28-29 season with an unrestricted free agent. Matthias Samuelson at $4.29 million till 2030.
Defense wins cups. That's what it is. I mean,
they went and got Kessel. They went and got Michael Kesselring in the offseason, but he got thrown to long-term IR. He's only $1.5 million.
Still, though, he's just.
Anyway.
No, I had him for a long time in fantasy last year. I was like, get out of here. But yeah, I don't know what you guys think about that. I mean, the Andre thing is throwing everybody into a loop because everyone's big on him. I thought he did well last year when he came up for a couple games, but I don't think he's anything to write home about. No. I want to see Hunter McDonald. I don't know how many fucking times we have to bring this up. He's ready. He's been ready to at least get a good look. I don't know what, if you have a deal and Danny B has a good relationship with the Buffalo system. So make it happen. I mean, I'm personally tired of hearing about the Andre fucking shit. Why is Andre not playing? Well, because he fucking hasn't been doing well, Jamie Pascal. So I'm tired of seeing it. Oh, I don't understand why. It's because he didn't do well in camp. He didn't do good in dev camp. Didn't do good in training camp. He didn't do well. Restraining order. Come on.
Jesse, I got a quick question.
Yes, sir.
would you throw a top AHL guy from the Phantoms in a trade, knowing that he'll probably go straight to Buffalo to play?
Already, Steady Eddie, immediate. Who you talking about? You talking about to a mile? I knew you were doing. I knew you were doing that. Yeah, I mean, if they're not, so if we're not going to give them the time to play here with the Flyers, yeah, other people will do the same thing that they did with Joel Farabee and Morgan Frost. Well, we can extract out of him what the Flyers couldn't. Yeah, absolutely.
Tuomalu is just being buried down in the Phantoms. He's never going to come up.
I'm with it.
He's never going to.
Noah Cates. Sorry, well, I'll get right back to you. Sorry, I just want to get them out of the way.
Yeah, do you think?
Noah Cates, so strong along the boards. Love to see it. People bitching about Mitchkov sitting on the bench. Well played, hard, and you'll be out there in third. No issues for me. Okay, no problem. Chimed in a couple times. Right, sorry.
But like I said, though,
I'm with that. I'd be with that.
I would be more comfortable because, like I said, Tuomalu is never going to come up here. He's buried in the AHL. The dude can lead the team and get 75 points this season. He's never going to come up here.
Yeah, I don't know why they're
they're strongholding him like no other. So to me, do what's best for the guy because he's done good for you and the organization, meaning Lehigh Valley. Dude, send him to a team that they're going to throw him in. They'll throw him in. They'll throw him on a third line. I guarantee it.
Yeah, Tuomalu's got a high ceiling. Hasn't touched it yet, so he has not. I maybe with Snowden, their new coach, he's an absolute ball buster. So maybe, but you guys go with it. We're gonna move on to the Turnpike because I feel like this week there's a lot of people to name for Buttes of the week. Excuse me. I'm not going to put you guys through that. And we're already an hour in, so let's get this bad boy rolling. We'll jump right into the Turnpike. All right, Turnpike's brought to you by Chickies and Pete's in Drexel Hill, PA, in Delco. They are powering the network. We got a lot of things going on right now. Black Friday, going to have some Eagles coverage there with the new show on the network. What have you done lately with Ray? Good stuff. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. And we will be there. Games, I believe, at 1 o'clock. So we'll be doing pregame, halftime, and not intermission, postgame. And yeah. We will have a flyer out soon with a QR code. Reserve your table. I'm hearing there's already 100 and some people showing up. So, that's absolutely insane. But good stuff. Good stuff coming. Turnpike, who we got? Corey, I'm going to go for you first because I feel like you've probably a lot to say because some people just didn't, deserve to be all nice this week.
I'll get crucified for this one.
Whoa, my God.
Right. Clip it. Don't care.
Hey.
He's never going to get sent down, but I see nothing from him. TK.
Whoa. Wow. That's not even a hot take, dude. It just shows you're paying attention.
He has done. He's
not getting an argument from me, man, at all. You just did that too, by the way.
His passes are not crisp. His breakouts are absolutely atrocious. He's out of position. He has 5 shots this season. He's not shooting the puck.
Did you say 5 shots?
I believe that's what Fantasy said. He has 5 shots.
God, Armin's about to give it to him too. Look at that. He's ready to rock and roll.
Dude, I'm looking and I'm looking for some. I want to defend him, and I can't. Nothing. I got nothing.
Nope.
You got public
I can't
defender.
even defend him.
You're done.
Wow.
Sorry, he has 7 shots.
Still not acceptable.
7 shots. He's got 2 assists. That's it.
So hold on. Let me get this straight. So you're saying that TK has 7 shots so far altogether this season?
All season.
That is fucking unacceptable. That is unacceptable, dude. Okay.
all season. 2 assists. That's it.
TK will be fine. He does look bad, though. He is turning the puck over a lot.
And he is drastically out of position.
I'm about to be the fucking
Dude, you're oh, he's not. Look, we made the turnpike talking about, guys that should be getting sent down to the minors. He'll never go to Lehigh Valley.
Well, no.
But what I'm saying though is dude, you need to sit back and take a look and see what you've not done as basically the star of the team.
Yeah, so he is, and he is like projected to. I don't know when that's going to happen. When Coots leaves, he's projected to be the next captain.
Well, I think Coots still has 2 years left on his contract.
I think he actually has more than that. Maybe one more. I forget what it is. I was talking at work the other day with a couple of the boys and was like, I did not know he had that long. I think it's a little bit longer. Definitely correct me if I'm wrong. I hope it's not because
I'm going.
But also, I'm not that upset with sometime.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's definitely in the 30s, right? Yeah.
For 2030, he's $8.75 million. 2030. And he is currently already 32 years old.
I don't like the age attack here. Okay, like it's just like
why? Because we're all older than 32.
I'm gonna be fucking 39 next month, but yeah, I feel crisp though. Don't worry about it. You're right though. You'll get there. You got a nice truck.
Yeah. All right. Like I said,
like you did. I do like that you did the TK because that is definitely. It will if StreamYard doesn't pick up on the reel, I'm gonna make it myself because it's. I'm not about the clicks and all that shit, but it's true. I mean, it is true, dude. I mean, Armin, you got to defend the guy or what's
he's talking and I'm not even listening to him because I'm just thinking of things I could say to try to defend him, and I got nothing.
Man. It's just for him.
I do think he's a player that I do believe will bounce back. So I'm not worried about it, and he's underperforming, and that is what it is. He'll bounce back. What I was going to say, first thing that comes to mind for me is, and I know, Jesse, you're going to hate it. I didn't like how
I hate a lot of shit. It'll be all right.
Didn't like how I didn't like the Avils moving up. I didn't want it. I understand why we put D'Lo in the lineup, right? They got Marcus Foligno. You need presence. I get that.
I corrected myself after the fight happened. I did text us in the group chat. I was like, okay, I did not know that Marcus Foligno was that big. I'm with it now. I thought he was more of like a Hathaway Sealer type of situation, but yeah, saw him and was like, holy shit, okay, yeah, I'm with it.
6'3", 228 or something, I think he was.
Yeah.
Him and his brother are fucking units.
Heck yeah.
So I understand why you have to bring D'Lo up. But I don't know.
It takes such a toll at the scoring that I feel like they just need to stop. Like for a while there, they were dropping. It was Abels. And I forget what it was. The combination of the people that were getting scratched. I was like, can we stop putting like Jet, Abels, and Delorier together? And then they started letting Jet and Grabankin be together, but I think it was D'Lo was there. I forget what the combination was, but it was dumb.
Hathaway, right?
Whoa, he is not.
No, wasn't it Hathaway, Luchenko, Grabankin, or no?
Hathaway's never scratched.
No, he's saying
not scratched. Weren't they all three of them on the line together?
Yeah, it was Luchenko, Grabankin.
And Hathaway at one point, yeah. And it was also at one point, Hathaway didn't get I want to say that it was one game like Delorier, but Hathaway hasn't been scratched. So I don't know what I just don't agree with like the type of you gotta bump up Grabankin first off. You gotta do the guy is a monster, dude. Like he's there all the time. I want to get through this one because it's a long one. Joe Horachovsky. I want to know what Al Morgani is seeing that I'm not. It's clear to me that Vladar is goalie number one. I hope by game 30, we are seeing a 90-10 split in starts with Urson, not a 50-50 like we are getting now. I got to agree with him. I'm sorry. That's not how it works, though. They talk to both the goalies before the season, like, listen, this is what we're going to cut you. And then they kind of like do the dance of like how we're going to do that. But I'm with you. I mean, I would give 2 more weeks and I would be like, let's have the conversation of we got to make Vladar the absolute starter and start him back to back, though, too, regardless of the game.
Right.
But
he says by game 30. I'm hoping.
I'm going to say 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was hoping by like Thursday.
Yeah, right. All right, let's move on. We had our people. Oh, well, actually, I didn't get to say my turnpike. My turnpike. Did everybody get in there? Everybody do it? You guys good? Okay, my turnpike. I'm sorry. It's fucking Sam Urson. It's Sam Urson, and it's actually, and honestly, it's got to be Michkov. It's got to be Michkov. He did get out of the box the other night, and he did score. And it was absolutely amazing because Hellebuck had no fucking idea where it came from. Love that look, but at the same time, it's like, what's going on here? I got to give credit where credit's due. Wade, sophomore slump right now. He's fucking right. So, you got to expect more out of Michkov. Just let's go down the timeline a little bit here. Before he got here, it was Michkov. What did I say, Corey? I'm not going to talk to him until he lands in the United States. He landed here. I still didn't talk about him until the end of the season. Started talking about him a little bit. Had a great season. Had a good thing going on. That's fine.
Hell of a rookie year.
Here we are. What's going on?
Maybe he's fighting a parasite from all that Middle Eastern food.
They have that chocolate shit. You ever seen that? That's filled with like the green stuff.
I have no idea what it is. Dubai chocolate.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
Nope.
He just delves. Yeah, and apparently he broke his ankle and allegedly the car accident. So I don't know. It's just, God, don't do this to the Philadelphia fucking Flyers fan base.
All right, so hold on a minute. It's just like we said last year with the Couturier. If you're not 100%, don't go on the ice. So if he's not 100%, he can sit until he's 100% and Grabanking plays.
Joe Horchowski says Michkov is always looking past. He needs to shoot the puck. Same with Zegras, but Zegras is playing great otherwise, so can't complain there. I got to say, before we move on to the next thing, like I said, we're trying to get out of here. I'm actually pretty okay with Zegras' play so far. Michkov, not so much. Sorry. He's right. Yeah, everyone's doing the past shit. Sorry. Everybody's doing it. Every single person's doing it. Besides Owen Tippett. It's just and you got to give it to Noah Cates. Noah Cates, absolutely. Dude's the man. All right, let's move on to we're gonna wrap it up with this one. Brought to you by Polished. You gotta love that. You gotta love it.
I was just about to say, dude, when I always dance when it comes on.
It's real quick. Funny story. I found that on like a Instagram, like just random ad, and went and looked at it on Spotify. Every time we went down to the beach this year, my girls are like, "You got to play the saxophone song," and that's the song we go down to the beach to. I love it. Dust Up is brought to you by Polished Commercial Cleaning LLC. I didn't put it in the description this time. I got to get the right one. If you guys need that, let us know. We'll send her over. Orange chick, get it done. I may. Will she clean my basement? Like, will she get it organized? Organized. Absolutely. I need it organized. She could literally light things on fire. Just.
Oh,
yeah. Gloria got in a fight tonight. Didn't get the clip. Probably just got released now. It's about an hour since the game happened. Delorier is definitely trying to like hold on to the last. I think this is his contract year as a no movement clause, which is crazy. Chuck Fletcher gave him a no movement clause, but I'm okay with it. Yeah, I'm okay with it. He's probably going to retire here maybe not as a Flyer, but this is going to be probably his last season. Been hearing that being thrown around. Yeah, ended up fighting Marcus Foligno, which his nickname's Moose, so you got to appreciate that. Guys, anything on that? I mean, he tried to, I don't know if you guys noticed, he tried to rev the crowd up, and the crowd did not respond.
I think he got about 500 people who cheered.
Fucking sad, to be honest with you.
It's a shame because I think D'Lo's going to get kind of backburnered. Not as bad as he did last year. I mean, he didn't play
a lot of games lately.
He didn't play for 6 months straight last year.
It was bad. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to get backburnered that bad, but he did say after the first period, he said, they got a good core group of guys, and he says, when it's my turn, he says, I'm hoping my turn pops up a lot more often. He says, I enjoy the game. I love playing the game. I enjoy the team. So I feel for the guy. I spent some time being scratched too because I wasn't, the first line center. I feel for the guy.
It's a tough position at this point and what hockey is nowadays. But I will say this. I'm not going to get into my affiliation with Ice Wars, what it used to be. But Nick Delorier might have a career doing that. Because I'm telling you, he would definitely beat the brakes off all of those people. By the way, if you see any of this new stuff, there's women doing it now. Just saying.
Yep. They had three fights down in Florida.
Not into that. You guys got anything on Nick Delorier? Corey's already kind of got into it. Armin, what do you got?
I love D'Lo. I love him. And the thing with this, he has a specific job, and you need it when you need it, and you don't when you don't. And we're in a spot now where we're trying to win games, and he's just not that depth piece. We need him to protect our guys, and he doesn't have that other element of the game where he can still make plays and put the puck in the net, and so it's hard. But I love him. I love fighting. I love fighting in hockey. It's just, I don't know, maybe it's just who I am, but we need it when we need it, and we don't when we don't. That's all I got to say about that.
If there is a way to just, well, there is. I mean, you could sign them and you do exactly what you're doing with Delorier right now. He's there. When you need him, he's there. And I think he understands that role. When we played New York, if they bring Rempe up, obviously they're trying to put asses in seats. That makes sense. Beat that kid the fuck up, please. Ross Johnston, when we have that going on, and
Olivier.
Yeah, that's always a good one. Like Columbus.
Olivier fought tonight.
Who he fight?
Shit.
Josh McDermott.
Who did he beat the shit out of? Sorry.
Josh McDermott, who's 6'9".
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
What's that mean?
Olivier's what, 5'6"?
The dude's a beanstalk, and I think they have Olivier listed at 6 foot, which I don't think he is.
Really?
Yeah.
I still have faith in him. Size don't matter. Just saying. Well, and that is. Anyway, with that being said, let's jump into some final thought. Get out of here. Got some stuff going on. Brought to you by Custom Concessions. All right, go to www.customconcessions.home.net for anybody that's interested in the whole food truck industry, parts, whole food, custom food truck, whatever. Talk to John. He'll hook you up. All right, final thought. What do you guys got? Armin, let's go to you first. Good.
Yeah, I want to see 4 out of 6 points this week. I think the team is starting to find a little bit of a groove every now and again. You see it, and then it kind of fades away. I need that to kind of be more consistent for me. Just more consistency in the game, and keep in mind Monday night's game and playing like that, playing how they played against the Panthers. But yeah, I want to see I want to see 4 out of 6 points this week, and some good quality shots and less giveaways. That's what I want to see.
No turnovers.
No, I'm not. Everybody's going to make a turnover. It's going to happen. Yeah, drop that number down. Yeah, minimize that. Just a little bit. No ill-advised passes.
Okay. What do you got?
I want to see Grabenkin play this week. And I want Vladar 2 out of 3.
Yeah, you're not going to get that. You're going to get Grabenkin. I think you'll get Grabenkin, especially against the Kraken. Yeah, he shakes that lineup up. Like he's gonna be a nightmare for the Kraken.
And I hope he gets a goal and an assist.
Yeah. I think you get half of what you want. Armin, you're not getting any of that. Get any of that.
Wiki dream.
They honestly just can't hang on to the puck. I mean, it's just like I said. The thing that I
not getting anything.
Well, it sucks because it's like I said earlier, and I feel like I remember my dad toward like late 2000s. Like we're not talking like early 2000s, but like obviously past 2010. I heard my dad, "Who the fuck are you passing that to?" Like Zegras is learning very quickly. Like, okay, I can't make that behind the back pass because there's no one there. Like they're not playing together. Like that's my issue, and that's why they're gonna turn over. The one thing the Flyers are good at is turning the fuck puck over. But obviously you don't want that. But it's I don't know. If I was gonna pick a final thought, it would be I just wish the boys would just play together. You got too many guys playing for themselves and not playing for the team. Owen Tippett's one of them. Yeah, he's performing. Not as consistently as he should be. Trevor Zegras is definitely trying to change his ways. I like what I'm seeing thus forth. But everybody's got to play. I mean, it's crazy. Like that Brink, Forrester, and Kate's line should be the whole team should be learning from that. Like I think Jason Martinez is the one that says they just when they want the puck, they swarm the puck, and then when they get it, they just attack. Like they do what they're there to do. Every one of those lines can do that to a certain extent. The fourth line,
do you make a statement and make that your first line from here on out till they start producing?
No, because I feel so. The problem with that is the fact that you can't have that be your first line because you need to have them react to the first line's fuck ups. As crazy as that is to hear or say, it's just they're a reactionary line. Like they react off of they pick up the pieces from the second line. So I mean,
and the first line.
Yeah, it's just and they're young. That's the crazy thing is that's the youngest line on the team, and they're the most productive. So I mean,
and having them at 2 will naturally create a mismatch. You understand?
If you move them from the third at all, the fourth line will be fine, obviously, but like the second and the first line, they're not performing where they're at. They're not going to be able to pick up after them. If they say you move them all to the first line, they're not going to be able to do anything after them. They're already not doing anything before them.
Something's just got to be done with the first and second line. It's just I mean, all that talent on them first 2 lines. You got nothing.
Maybe you split it up. I don't know. I'm not splitting up that line, but like you got to figure something out here. I don't know. Last comment of the night, and for the week actually, because we're gonna be until actually next Sunday. We're not gonna be doing it either. I'll be at the mountain. So, Joe Horchowski, good adjustments by Talk in the third because that second period was awful. Spent about 14 minutes in the D zone. Let's see if they build on it. Wouldn't hold my breath, but. A pulse needs to be, They need a pulse because they don't got anything going on. They got away with this win tonight in regulation, which we needed. But a lot of it has to do with Vladar. So at least we finally don't have an issue in goal. Knock on wood. And with that being said, you guys got anything else? We wrap this bad boy up. Sorry for keeping you guys till almost midnight. But yeah, make sure you guys go and follow us. We have a like page and a group page on Facebook at facebook.com/Flyers Alley, on Twitter at Flyers Alley Pod 1, and Instagram at Flyers Alley. And make sure you go subscribe and hit the little bell at Old City Sports Network on YouTube. Make sure you guys go to www.oldcitysports.com for your favorite OCSN podcast articles and our sponsors. And make sure you visit our merch shop at OCSN-shop.fourthwall.com. Got a bunch of cool stuff going on up there. You guys, thanks so much for doing this. It's been a rough night, even though we got to win. But there's still some problems the Flyers have. They got to figure it out. But with that being said, we'll see you guys at some point next week. Maybe, Corey, if you're available during the week, we'll do maybe another post game or some such like that, or we'll figure it out. But, you guys, we will see you next week.